All right, guys, welcome to your 13th episode of this series, Web Design 101. In this section, I'm going to talk about block level elements and inline level elements. So, what is a block level element? An example of it is the H element, the H1 element, which is the heading, not only H1 but all of the elements. So, I'm going to call this block level element. Now, this element does not allow an element to come closer to it. So what it does is that it takes the full width of the space that is provided to it. So I'll hit Ctrl S to save, refresh my page to see the output. Okay. So this, because we are using H1, is going to take the whole width, okay, of this space, the whole width. So if you're trying to put an element behind it, like let's say um, hello world, okay, thinking that it will come closer to it at the output, it won't. So Control S and I'll refresh it. You see, it has come beneath it, under it. Now, the reason is that H1 is a block level element, and we have another one, another example as the div, okay, the div, which was also introduced in HTML5. It's basically a container and also a block level element. So I will generate a dummy text. Okay, so I'll save it, Control S, then I'll refresh my page and I have this guy. So let's take a look at the other type of the level element. We have the inline level element. An example is the anchor tag. So I'll give, let's say, Google. Okay, Google. Then next to it I can specify an element of, let's say, italic, let's say inline level element. Okay, I will save it, then refresh my page. Okay. So let me put a paragraph or br over there, br, two brs, so I have two spaces. Good. So you see over here we have Google, but next to it we have the inline level in the italic form. So it is a block level element, and this one over here is a block. So this is the inline level element, and this is the block level element. So let's take another example of the inline level. We also have an element which is also an inline level, which is span. Okay, and also it's also a container just like the div, but that the difference between the div and the span is that the div is a block level element and the span is an inline level element. Okay. So let me get rid of all of these, then we try to work with div. So I'm going to give a div, then I'll specify h3, then I'm going to say first div. Okay, then inside it I'm going to generate a lorem. Then I have another div, then I'll specify h3 again, then second div. So I'll generate the lorem again. Control S to save, back to the browser, then I'll refresh. I have first div and second div. So I'm going to apply a style to them. So I'm going to say style, then background color. I'm going to say white, sorry, black. Then the color should be white. Okay. Then I'll give it a padding of 10 px and a margin of 10 px. If you don't understand padding and margin, don't worry about it. I will explain it more in the subsequent episode. So I'll do the same thing, style, then background color, Then this is going to be black. The color itself is going to be white. Then I'll give a padding again of mpx, then margin of mpx. Control S to save. Then I'm going to refresh this. So first div and second div, I think I've changed the color. So background color. Okay, the spellings. It should be black, right? Control S, then I'll refresh it. I have the two of them. First div and second div. So we're actually trying to decorate our web page with the star. So we can achieve the same thing by applying some styling inside the head, which we are going to do in our next section. So thanks for watching, and leave a comment, and don't forget to share and subscribe. Bye bye.